Hey, I'm Aaron. I'm here to talk about Dice Treasure. There's a lot of glare on the box, so you probably can't really see it. And when it's in front of my face, you probably really can't hear me all that well. Although the microphone is right here. And it's also in frame. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Dice Treasure. Dice Treasure was designed by Jose Navas and is being published by Inevitable Ideas. So Dice Treasure is a fairly lightweight game with dice where you are trying to steal leprechauns' gold. Good luck with that. Also, let me just mention that what you're going to see here today is a prototype, and components and things can be subject to change. Yeah, Dice Treasure. Let's move the box up here so you can see it. Or anybody forgetting about the game that they're going to be learning about. It's Dice Treasure. Okay? It's dice. There's treasure. The treasure is gold. All right, the setup. This is a setup for a 3-player game where each player is going to have 3 cards. Player 1, 2, and 3. You have the deck that comprises these cards. And then from the smaller deck, I laid out 7 different cards, which actually have the leprechauns on them and even more gold. Look at the breakdown of the cards. You see cards require a certain number of dice and certain values and certain colors. So for this white space here, that just means any color can go there as long as it has a 1 pip value. For this white one with nothing on it at all means literally anything can go there. And then for the 2 yellow means a 2 yellow, 3 red, and then this purple or magenta can be any color. But there are placement rules. You cannot place the same number next to the same number or the same color. So if I put a blue 1 here, I couldn't put anything blue here or a 1 here. So everything has to be a different pip value and a different color. I believe in one of the higher tier versions of the game, once it comes to crowdfunding, it's going to come with this dice tray that snaps together and fits inside the box quite nicely. And then these wooden tokens are nice. And these tokens are also reflected in the upper left and lower right of all the cards. So once you've earned up 3 coins with cards, a single card or multiple cards of the same symbol, you can claim one of these tokens. Let's say you completed these 2 cards that are lightning, but also are worth 4 gold. Once you complete the second one, you've hit 3 or more gold of lightning cards. You could also take the lightning token, which is worth 2 gold in of itself. And this is equivalent to, this is 4 different gold of lightning. This single card by itself also meets the requirement because it's worth 3 gold. So this single card, as you completed it, could also take the lightning token. And all the tokens are worth 2 gold. In addition to earning these tokens, which are all worth 2 gold each, once per game, you can look at the cards as you completed, and if they match any one of the leprechaun cards here in the center, you can go ahead and take one. If you have completed a set of cards like this, once per turn, you could earn a leprechaun card that reflects the same icons of the cards that you've already completed. In a 3-player game, you'll play 5 rounds, and whoever has the most gold wins. So, on your turn, what are you going to be doing? You have a nice bag of dice here. So you take out, every player will get 5. So let's say this is player 1 over here on my left side, 5 dice. I'm going to roll those dice. I didn't do it. I'm gonna roll those dice and see what they have here. I'll just move this out of the way. So let's see what I can do here. You're able to reserve up to 2 dice, and whatever you don't use between what's on your card, your reserve of 2 per turn gets placed into the center. And other things will get placed into the center, but more on that in just a second. So I can put this purple 5 right here because any number can go there. So I'll put the purple 5 there. I'll put this yellow 1 here. Now I can't put the blue 3 and the blue 4 over here just because you can't have the same numbers touching each other. So maybe I put this blue 1 here. I put this 2 red here, and then I put this blue 4, well, over there. So I didn't reserve anything for the next turn, which maybe that wasn't the best move to make. I don't know. I'll take one more turn with player 2. I like rolling dice. It felt good. I want to keep going. I'm going to take out 5 dice. That's a lot of blues there. Well, just 2. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so that's 6. Okay, I put the green 6 here. I just need anything that's blue, so I'll put that 2 there. This red, I'll put that there. I can't put a 6 here. I could put a 6 here because literally anything can go there. I can. There's a 2 here, a 1 here, and then anything can go there. And maybe I put this green 1 here as well. So once again, I used up all the dice. I could have reserved 2, but I didn't. Maybe it's foolish. I don't know. And I won't know until it's very obvious just how foolish it was. And that's how I play games. So that's what a turn looks like. And then everybody would go. That's the first round. And in subsequent rounds, you take out 1 less die. The turn we were taking out 2 dice from the bag goes a little bit differently. So for that turn, let's say I reserve these. I turn any unfinished cards, any incomplete cards go into the center. So let's say player 1 didn't complete that, for example, and pretend these were finished, I guess. So we'll put those to the side. Or you can flip them over, whatever. Let's say player 3 didn't finish that one. And as you can see, player 2 somehow did really well up front and then couldn't finish anything. Anything unfinished goes into the center, which means that they're up for grabs for anyone. So when you roll those dice, you're only getting 2, for that turn. But when you roll those dice, you are able to use them to complete cards in the center. Like, to be able to complete those cards, you can't just start working on them in the center and not take them. Like, if you're putting stuff on it, it means you can pretty much finish that card and score it. And that will be the goal there. And the last turn of a round, you only roll 1 die, and try to do your best with that 1 die. It can be challenging. So that's sort of the flow of the game. A full round is going from taking, well, at least for a 3-player game, 5 dice on a turn all the way down to the last one. You're only taking 1. At the end of a full round, all the dice go back into the bag. All cards, all incomplete cards would get discarded, and then everybody would get dealt 3 new cards. These would stay out here, as with these tokens. And then once you get to the end of the 5th round for a 3-player game, whoever has the most gold wins the game. I believe there is a gold threshold for some of the game. Like I said, some of the rules and stuff might be a little in flux. So I think that if you hit 18 gold prior to getting to that last round, maybe the game ends. I'm not sure if you're fully completing all that out or not, but that's fine. That doesn't change the flow of the game all that much. I guess it would shorten the game a little bit, but the estimate is 25-35 minutes. That seems about right for a 3-player game. It plays up to 4, but 5 full rounds, everybody taking a turn rolling dice. There's only so many decisions you can make on a turn. I mean, either placing a die on a card, reserving up to 2 of them on a turn, or putting what you have left over in the center, which could be helping someone else out. That is the flow of Dice Treasure. It has sort of that Sagrada placement where the same value and the same color cannot be adjacent to each other. It has a dice rolling, which I'm a big fan of. So it's fun. I do like dice games. I like games rolling dice and placing them and earning points, gold, or what have you. So I don't know. It's definitely something that's pretty quick, pretty easy to teach, very approachable, but something has just a little meat on it, just a little strategy of just, hey, let me not help out my opponents too much. A little bit of that in there as well. So yeah, Dice Treasure should be coming to a crowdfunding site near you soon. Very approachable dice rolling game. So there'll be a link in the description. If you've watched this video all the way through, I'm pretty sure you have an idea whether or not this is in your wheelhouse. If it is, there's a link in the description. You should avail yourself of it. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed.